Welcome back, Madam Camara.
Council ko ibisimila kamuruna Madam Camara.
I hope you're okay to resume now.
Fakaya mera bedamen abetata le purunga tenteng.
Before the break,
Janim bita daha sungula.
you had told us that you were taking to the PIU campus
Yenyum foko ye samba PIU la campo
by 4 PIU officers
PIU la monani ye samba
who tied you up
ye muta ye city
in their living quarters.
ila tara dinkiral ko fulu ke la dam la bol.
They beat you
Ye lipa
all over your body,
balo dula beto.
and one of them stamped on you.
Do so ngamenna la samatulu selte kan kay don kay dampum.
To the point that you passed out.
Anu fo iketu taybulu.
You also told us
Baramulu munu yeje ibala wotumo wallemu
swolenness on your face and several parts of your body.
iba nyada be funuri ani ibalodi kira jama fanam be funuri
Your groin was also swollen.
itono ko to fanam be funuri
You had an injury on your private part,
andu imusiya fana ye baramo soto
and you had some bruises around your legs,
andu isulu din kira dolu kate wutolu be busiri
and you couldn't walk.
andu ibuka tamano
Before the end of the first break,
jannin be mbandi lawo jataw kataw dahala
I had asked you
ay nyinin kalu
what you think happened to you,
ko ila miraro to ite samala miraro to muneketela
and you told me that
andu yenin fayru ko
you had pondered on it several times,
nya jama ite fon ke mirala
but you can't just zoom your mind as to what happened to you.
bari ibuke sondo molo kukilin kan ka fu neketala
From all indications,
bari taman serol mun be sindita
you have explained the cause of the injuries around your body,
ye baramul men so be bala ye dalilo pole
with respect to the injury on your private part.
andu kadabula ko baramo men keta imusu ya fanam bala
I just wanted to ask you
la take yininka
what you felt
ni itila miraro to keta menti
happened to you.
muneketela
Malo mo kita na bari.
anyway happened to me but
Andu nim femang mbara majito jite bara manula fay.
But if something had not injured me there, that injury wouldn't have been there.
Oto ngalo ne ko fenne mbara majito.
Therefore, I know that something injured me there.
Par mu ye mbara ma wolo.
But what injured me, I don't know.
You are referring to the injury on your private part.
takom be baramole ba men keta imusu ya bala
Ando le manga bara mo ni je ko ni ngore ko kane.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Ko mi muya kendi mbara mata je actually.
That is to say that the reason what led to that injury actually,
Ha nta fono la ni tenkari ni mbara maje bar ngalo ne ko fenne mbara maje.
I cannot say exactly that this thing was what injured me, but I know that something injured me.
And you told us that the injury was both on the inside and on the surface, correct?
andu nyu foko baramo kabirim bantala lem kata hani fo kono
Ha kan dole ya kendi pa po fix ni purun kan sumuna.
Yes, that was the reason why a pipe was fixed so that I could urinate through it.
And given the extent of your injury,
andu ila baramolu tata han fo ifata tembe da men
both from the inside and the outside,
kabo kono to la fakana bantala
something must have been inserted to cause that injury, correct?
fenne sotonta e men dundi imusu ya kono men yalon ko wala keta o baramolu sababu
Ha asikeno kan tumbara mo be kono tole bara mo be banto tole.
Yes, it could be because the injury is both inside and outside.
Bar kami tebe ko male malo mune yew sab.
But because I was in a coma, I don't know what was the cause.
You've also told us that you were not able to use your legs.
yenyum fana fanyen ko atata la wati si isingulu mena fa ibuka lolo
Ah mbukata mano.
Yes, I could not walk.
do ko le be mbulu sinnano be munate e wole dinna doctano to fonni wole fon sayta suwo kon.
I had scotches which I used until I got back home.
You also told us that you were bleeding.
Nyum fo nyam fananko yelobe bo kay bala.
Ha, yelo boda.
And you were bleeding from your private part.
Andu emusia fana yelobe bo kanje.
Ah, yelo ka bore to fambaki.
Yes, blood was oozing more from that part.
Was that the normal kind of bleeding or was it abnormal?
Yelo ka boje nyame. Wole mu ko mendal ta kala ban fodu mu kuleti men mandali kala.
Hani bara mole ya kende ko nim bara mo mantra jiote yelo mantra.
No, it was as a result of the injury. If the injury was not there, that wouldn't happen.
How long did that bleeding last?
Ako yele bo atata anfa wati delesi.
Ay wati jantale kan dum dimi woni ngoto mala muso aka jiole kandinde ni kabri yam loktano to tele e ma fo ni na muy la problème moti man fem fen dim fo ni je fon sayre.
It took a long time because at the hospital they could not tell me this is your problem.
Ngoto mala muso wole ka jio kandinde ni ay detol ki jeto aya fo masiya ko.
But when I got home, my older brother's wife used to warm water and put in Dettol, and then will ask me to immerse myself in that water.
Ngasi oji kandole ko no kam fam ma ko ya.
So I used to sit in that warm water to help myself.
O dimi woni Kenya wala ya kendi natamu nsinkilindo wala jita kilindo sagata because dimi be ma fa munna mbuka hanya kata man je kambaki.
That injury and the pain has made sure has led to me walking with one side of my one side of the one leg, because the side where the pain was coming from, I was not always bold enough to walk on that side because of the pain. So now one of my legs is a little bit higher than the other.
Kantum dimi woni farwo nyimbe du malen.
Because the tearing is under on my left side.
You've told us that you stayed a while at the hospital. During the time you stayed at the hospital, did the nurses or the doctors tell you exactly what happened to you?
For no soul, wala doctor wala most of mensa for fango muna fango ketela.
No.
Ani anting jay ngani len kala mune ni bara mo kos akonyi ko defana ngajele dronge lo ka boje akubot malo mune ya kos.
Even anting jay, I asked her what was the cause of my injury. She said she only saw the injury as it is and blood that was oozing out of it.
Can you tell us what kind of treatment you received at the hospital?
For silang isa fono ye munjaral fason nekete loptano.
Loptano doje
at the hospital.
Kabri mbelare njeto watu muna na mangi coming nim dimi unata because nim dimi unata nka stressless.
While I was admitted, except when I started to feel some pain, at that time I used to get stressed out.
Ibajala nim dimi unata ni kampengu le because ni mampengu nim femfen dimbe ndala ka bele boyndi wala femfen be lori ndala ni ngambulo de ngetela nke balama.
So when I have those bouts of pain, I used to be very agile, and sometimes they used to inject me. Otherwise, everything that was around me, I used to smash it down.
During the time you were at the hospital, apart from your relatives that visited you, did anyone else visit you at the hospital?
Yes, there were.
Can you tell us who visited you at the hospital?
The former president came to visit us.
Can you tell us what happened during the course of that visit?
Ndajama fono laje because kabrana tan kummal la fika janninga ina nan folo nin karim sisale.
I cannot say much about it because I had decided that I was not going to see him, and we had had that discussion with Karim. So I asked him, what do you think we should say to Yaya Jammeh if he were to come here? Or what should we do to him?
Karim ko ni ko nana ta nga bane
Karim said to me, if he comes, let's insult his mother.
nkai ko kan kana bayda ko ni ha
I said to him, well, let us not renege from that, and he said yes.
nkai na fulote ya bane
I said to him, if he starts with you, you insult his mother.
na fulotan tele ya mba bane na
And if he starts with me, I'm going to insult his mother.
so lundo
So one day,
amina kan kana mol jibe
as he was coming to visit us,
because Karim la rombe tilindim bundala
because Karim's bed was facing the door,
ni mumbe bolana state house akejel
anyone that was coming from the state house end, he would see you.
ko ni say
He said to me, say,
ila kenyo la bu ko mina kanel
your man is like they are coming.
nkai jumanyol
I said, who?
ko ni lake
He said to me, your man.
ngaw kunci kanne
I raised my head.
ngaje ko paral militaire rol fulo takaduna
I saw that we were the first to come in.
ngalla
I lay down.
nganna kalata
I took my scarf
ngamura nyada ka
and I covered my face.
ngambulo takri
I put my hand like this
because man la fikaji
because I did not want to see them.
ina ta ngamoy ba kan sa
They came in and I heard them saying, sir, sir, sir.
afulo tan tela laro
He started on my bed.
ay abulo ke tenduro
He did his hand like this
janna ba abulo futan ga bare ke nya bala
because before his hand could reach me, because I was looking at him,
ngambulo fay
I raised my hand.
nkai ko bumalal wa kaun
I said to him in one of, don't touch me.
na bane
And I insulted his mother.
paral moto ya fanki brindina
There was one paramilitary officer who was trying to boast around.
antin jay kay ko dimiw ne kanyum bulanyen
And Tinjai said to him, it's his pain that is causing this girl to do this.
nindi num bala buka control no
When she's in pain, she's uncontrollable.
niya nale ya korosi fana
If you even observe,
DRTS ka bring ibe student ol bondi la mun belare loptano
when DRTS was showing the students that were admitted at the hospital,
ye camera lo karin le ka
they focused their camera on Karim,
bari ma lon de kam because be mum dia mon mon ke ka wala ya
but they did not focus their camera on me because of the kind of statements I was making.
tu mo lon antin jay ta ko te ka injection o ta inde
That was when Antinjai went and came back and injected me.
so man na bu kala ba pata
So I was not aware of anything else until he left.
Why did you react to him like that?
munan na imaman imata ye wonya
surwal ko do mo re la ñew jale
The Wolof say a demon kills you and then comes to pay condolences to your family.
ate feya no la pour ngala fiya kala fi kaaj
It's not going to be easy for me to want to meet him
kan dun te ya jale ko dimiw mum ben
because I see to it that the pain that I was feeling,
atele ya
he was the cause.
nte wala mira
That is what I think,
duñ ñon jama fa ne wore mira
and many of my colleagues too think the same.
nga mun ka atela di same nga wala ke vice president fanana
And what I did to him was the same thing I did to the vice president.
na atela ka be diam la ñin kay kana diamu ñi
She came and wanted to speak to me, and I told her, don't speak to me.
kay ni e dingo mu wulo fo ne ñin kala be diale
I asked her if this was your own child that was meted this sort of injury, would that be a pleasant thing for you?
nganen diro fulo dorong ha ko te ko min ninte walta dame do tel ka injection ole na fe yende
So once I started to insult, and usually once I start to insult, they will bring the injection and inject me.
Can you please tell us how long you were at the hospital?
afanye ye wati jelle ke loptano to
almost 3 months
For almost 3 months.
And during that 3 months, did the bleeding stop?
wo karisa bo wuce kono yelo men ka boy bala alo tale bang
amallo baake de bari komin aka bonu nyami o talatale
It did not stop completely, but the intensity was reduced.
As at the time you were leaving the hospital,
ko katabula fo wato me be bo kal loptano
how were your injuries?
ila baramolu be nyaadi le wotumo be temeda jumal to
anen singo fa mankere ya
Even my leg was not healed.
bara mom be na private part ni to in imakara.
The wound that was at my private part was not stitched.
So ko si fendo ki je ne na mam bori ko to kai o tuje o nyale.
Talk less of putting anything there. They've not even prescribed any medicine for that.
Ko kabirin sai ta so ko no long o jara detol din ji kanno.
Until I got home, that was when we treated it through warm water and Dettol.
Can you please, you've told us about the pain that you were feeling throughout this process.
Ya fanyene dimingo membe bala ni wo wuce o mume obe ko no.
Can you please tell us about the psychological impact of what happened to you?
Yo foisa fono ni sondomo fanan na karola ay la miraro kenyadile ila sondomo ko no.
Ayam batande no mbakele.
It disturbed me a lot before.
Nene mang si bi nimbadi unenye moya bekele surprise ballot.
Because I have never sat down, and in fact, if my relatives to hear this, it will be something that will surprise them.
Na baluo ko no mo kilinda mang nene ya explain wale.
In the whole of my life, I only explained this to only one person.
O mo kilin wale mun na late husband.
And that one person was my late husband.
Because ofana niaje nga explain ay.
That one, if you see, the reason why I told him was
Doctor Bembulala akumantara dingo sotala.
because when I was being discharged by the doctor said that I was not going to have children. I went home with that document.
After 3 years,
and after 3 years, that man came to seek my hand in marriage. They call him Sheikh by Lowe. May God have mercy on him.
That
was the only person that I explained this to. Not my mother, not my father, not my brothers. The reason why I told him then, when they said that he said that he wanted me, I took out that document and showed it to him. I asked him, would you marry a woman who was unable to bear children? He said to me, children are as a result of a change in the marital situation. If I have one, I shall thank God. If I don't have one too, I shall thank God. But I will marry you.
Okay, go ahead.
I said to him, okay, go ahead. Go to my parents and see them. He married me.
That year 2003
In the year 2003, I got pregnant. Before that, I used to have pains and local treatment. Because at that time, we were not well endowed financially. But he was someone that was blessed by God. We were with him in that situation until I had that grace. But because of that pain, I gave birth to twins, but they were premature.
The pain that you are referring to, was it the pain as a result of what happened to you?
Yes.
Because
up to now, if I should conceive, you see that my groin used to be swollen, as well as my ribs, my sides used to also swell. And when I am delivering, the place where I was injured, because it was not treated, that place tears again. So that is how it is.
diminta num bake
It was painful,
bari kula mu ya lon ko sain asita le pour ngafo.
but it is something that is right now for me to say it.
Nene ma sata mu adulato
I have never said this anywhere.
mol san to dol bije sa ya lon ko Sainabou be April 10 and 11 ay problem o soto jele.
Many people know that Sainabou had a problem during the April 10 and 11,
Bari abe kala jamale surprise ti pour ya lon ko nyine munum problem oti.
but it would surprise many today to know that this was exactly the problem.
19 years ndam male na be ndam male na bitaka.
For 19 years, I have lived with this alone,
But alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
but glory to be to God.
Which place were you referring to that tears anytime you want to give birth?
ako min tole ka farawate wata ni be jirila
Na musu yato.
On my,
Udula kilo nyinam dron.
on my private part, on the same spot,
Because imanje kara ima kara.
because that place was not stitched.
You've told us that you still feel the impact of the pain till today.
yanyin fonye ko e ko awa dimi mo nyin hanimbi akema la fokana abula bi
Ah hani saya kama.
Yes, up to now,
Tandun de buka do kuliyari mfan keno.
because I am not even able to do heavy work.
Femfen kuliyata wala na molda kafa amam baraka bot bi itel balu na lamuna munna barakantar ya la site.
Whatever is heavy, I am not able to do. That's why people used to say that I am useless. But today, they will know the reason why they used to label me as being useless.
Was nim femfen kuliyata mbuka keno.
Because whatever is heavy, I am unable to do.
Ni lafta jibio ke la mbesiyo letala.
When I want to fetch water, I used to take a bucket.
Ni lafta kuro ke la ni mansi nte jimila.
If I want to wash, if I don't sit down, I cannot bend.
Tanto hani sa nte o kandimine dunke no koto anensiso.
Up till now, my waist pains me, my groin, as well as my chest.
Hani nka business domondi umunke ninga banjun tani naki.
Even the little business that I do, when I make the trip to Banjul and back,
Ni muruta drong nka ikajele ngalla sasati.
when I go back, you'll see that I will have to fall sick.
So mol duwati do ni mol malo e camera ko maybe nka sasa fefele.
Sometimes when people don't know, they think that I used to feign sicknesses,
Wala ya fu sasa diata ele.
or they will think that I just love to fall sick.
Bari nyine mu ko nyin ko moti.
But this is the reason for all of that. Yes.
As a result of what happened to you, your encounter with the security forces, did you have any psychological issues from that?
ako men ketela nimme ya jube anin ini wo para lawo kudu nyoto fo imiraro la karola ila sondo miro la karola fa mune sima
Kam mirani because nte o ndo manyol ni ndingol mu anin barenkol mu paralleti.
It used to make me think because my younger brothers are also in the paramilitary.
Bari o ma kendinte ma like that, ma like.
well even my siblings are paramilitary officers but I can never like the type of job.
Ndo ma ndel ba ma entel mo sabale soto.
Our mother got 3 of us.
Ndo ma kambande mu munna chat.
The last born of our mother,
Nim problem o mente soto la atebe 6 years.
When this problem was happening, he was 6 years.
Ya karanta la jita.
Today, he has done his schooling and graduated.
Ikaita service manso.
They asked him to join the service, and I refused.
Mom face na parents o la nga fo hane de barin kondo maile ko kanake.
I did not go to face my parents to say to them no, but I told my brother not to.
Ni momo ya nyinin ka kana fo ntele ya fo de afodoron ko malla fiala.
And if anybody should ask you, do not tell them that I asked you not to join, just tell them that you don't want to join.
Mul fanambala ni amani la hada madiyati nya bot ntele mal na main madi no na ko teke malla fiala.
And those still in the service, it has not destroyed our relationship, but it is something that I just don't like.
At the beginning of your evidence,
ila sedero damradula
you told us that
yenyum fonye ko
this incident
yinkuo
was the reason why you couldn't complete your education.
nyine ya sabu imela karango to labanno.
Is that the case?
Afole ya sabu bang.
ñine ya kendi man karaw laban no kantum aketa exam time all.
Yes, this was the reason why I could not complete my schooling, because it happened during the time of the exams.
Sa exam be kelante be loptano.
So whilst the exams were on, I was at the hospital.
Nda wulula alman fensor.
My parents don't have anything.
Mpa mahani sa be senolel.
My father, up till today, is farming.
Age of 85 years.
At the age of 85,
Still now be senolel.
still now he is farming.
Saya ba jono la nyinyadi.
So how can he pay for me?
Pula kendi man na karaw laban.
That was why I could not complete my schooling.
Ndo mamu bije o ya la karaw laban.
My younger brother, who was there, completed his schooling.
Para amantra do kula hanisai.
But up till date, he is not working.
Because Gambia ya mol ya Gambia man sakunda ya mera ko momondi nyanata do nyanda tala service le.
Because in the Gambia, it's like if people think that everybody that finishes school should go to service.
Ye mun kana obuke sindi office okonode.
What you learn, that does not take you to the office.
Ye momu longolle ke samba office okon.
What takes you to the office is the people that you know.
Ole be Gambia.
That is what exists
So
here in the Gambia.
nita mo long office okono mumbe mako.
So if you don't know anyone in the office who is going to assist you,
Abe kole ala le foi sita service.
it becomes difficult. So you must go to the service.
So wala mo problem.
So that is the problem.
Thank you very much, Madam Camara.
Inimbara bake Madam Camara.
Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Inimbara ila ko yaitandinna nidenta ila kola ya satanye.
It was very difficult for you to do so.
Akoleata numbake purite fanga yoke.
You were brave enough to share that story with us.
Bari yejusube ngosoto me ya kendi hanfo
We
yela
thank you
ko
for that.
satanye mbe numbara la wala.
Madam, I'm done with the witness.
Council ko sirantiwe akapareta sedo balale.
I'll refer the witness to you. Thank you.
Saying ay ko saundi sirantiwe le banga ma sedo la kulu. Akoy numbara.
Thank you, Council. Thank you, Sainabou.
Ako inumbara council inumbara Sainabou.
Before I hand over to the commissioners,
Ako jalninga be ko saundi la commissioner luma.
I want to salute you as a woman of courage.
Akabe kontonna ko musole muiti menjuso benta.
A woman who was willing to come out
Muso mem pareta ka fintinang
and tell her story
kala ko sata
to enable the TRRC
ruka TRRC makoi
to investigate a very sensitive issue
ruka ku kisikisi me ya lonko ku kolem balemu
which many people are unwilling to talk about.
me ya lonko mo jama be keri menu mam pare purka ko nyongo sata.
You have told your story coherently,
Bari yela ko sata nyama menketa nya senungu nyama
and this will enable us
adu nyimbentol makoi lale
to write the story
purka ko keta nyamin ka safe
of what happened in the past 22 years.
menketa nyi sanji muan nim fula tambila kono.
We are sorry for the pain that you suffered.
Se haketu yedimingu mentaki aketam fana le ni kuyati
We feel your pain.
ila dimingu afutatam fana lumale.
You had several human rights violations meted out on your person.
Ila hadama ya nyanto ya tinya sinya fason jama nyama.
April 10th
April karo tiltang
represents a dark day in the history of the Gambia.
wo mulun dibim baleti Gambia la tariko kono.
A day when security forces
Lumu me ya lonko bankola kanto nin tankada do kulalu fangolu.
who were supposed to protect you
Menu nyanta ite kantala.
did not only attack you,
Amanda nyina dronde yebo inkang.
but 4 big men
Bari ke kanan nani
armed
inin jorangolu.
attacked a helpless schoolgirl
Ye kramunto dindin sunkutundingu me ya lonko mako irtala sembete ala ya boyinkang.
and led to her having serious health complications,
Menata sababu jata kende a tukun kolen jamalu late kang.
but not only that, they disrupted your education,
Amanda nyinda manna de yela karamutinya
thus also depriving you of the right to education.
bari inate bali londo fanan sotola.
Once again, I salute you for your strength
Ako koteke
your courage,
abe konton ila bambango kan anila jusubengo kan
and your resilience.
anin ila hakiltuo ni ila hakiltenku.
Commissioners?
Sang commissioner Bishop la kane nyininka Bishop Odiko.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Chairman.
Ako inumbara Madam Deputy Chairman.
Sainabou Camara Lowe.
Ako Sainabou Camara Lowe.
We are deeply sorry for what you encountered during that period.
Isi haketu baba bake membo ite kan wo wuche okono.
You mentioned that you had twins.
Yenyum foko ila kono ja folo ye fulandi ngolle soto.
Are they with you now?
Ko fo kunsalu hanim bibe baluri ne bang.
O kunsalu wal bantale bari nga dindol soto le dinke nane di musukile.
They did not survive, but I had other children, four boys and one girl.
Ninke folole dinke nano ni wulu.
I had 4 children with my first husband.
Mbe futuri mu ya sainte ni wole di musukile ni wulu.
And the man that I am married to currently is the one that I have the other child with.
Thank you.
Bishop Koinumbara.
Okay, no further questions. Would you like to make an address? Okay, okay.
Imam si wala kane nyininka.
Sainabou jërëjëf waay ci li nga leeral ni
Ako Sainabou inumbara bake yemen sene andi teng.
ngay jéggulu de la muñ loo ba tey.
Mbe dani la ye haketu hanim bi fana mbe dani la fana yemunya hanim bi yemunya.
li ma lay laaj rek mooy
Akabe nyininka la men nawlem nyinti ko.
faju bi nga fajoon ci l'hôpital bi boobu rek nga faju lu dul li nga faju ci kër gi.
Amunta lopitano to woliye men ke la jara woliye men ke jararo la karola wokola fa su kono jararo fo adanta wolela.
Man jaral do soto no kantum nawululal mun nyanta ma ko la pour kan jara afentebulu.
I did not have any extra treatment because my family that was to assist me to have additional treatment. We are not economically strong, so I did not have any.
Nata na futu mu ye fanango otumo afanambulo ma ko ben bari local treatment da manka woleke.
And the man that I married to subsequently was also not very strong financially, and so I ended up just having the local treatment.
Ufanam bandam futu tanyi mum fanaye ufanang hanisa local treatment lem.
When he was late, and the one I got married to now also, I'm still continuing with the local treatment.
Because budol mam futa ko ma wala yaken.
Because still the wherewithal is not there for any other treatment.
kon naka feebar bi ba léegi mu ngi lay métit.
Ako fanim bi dimi wonyin akemale hanibi bang.
Hanim biya kamane because wati do kajelen keno ko to sifuno.
Even now I suffer from it. Even sometimes I see my groin will be swollen.
Wati do ninsiso yemma e ka fole biwo kaya bitalal.
Sometimes too, when I have my chest disturbs me, you could even conclude that today he is going to die. That is one area, health-wise, where I am suffering a lot.
The same thing.
When I'm conceived also is the same thing.
The same thing.
And when I am delivering is the same thing.
So
up till now, that is the way I am.
Thank you, Sainabou. You want to make a statement to the nation?
Bitung chairperson walanko akoy numbara ako foye kuma soto le fanambe la fila mem fola banko molie.
Yes, I have a statement which I want to say to the nation.
Follow mbe badi muslimol be tentulani sinyo dole.
First off, I want to thank my fellow Muslims and some of my neighbors.
Kantung akoleata bakele adiminta bakele puru kafinti kanyimfono.
Because it's difficult and it's painful to come out and to talk about this thing.
Nteda manda manu mamira numina sila jam.
And on me alone, on my own personality, I don't think that I would have been able to come here and to testify.
But thank you, Abdul Karim Jame.
But thank you, Abdul Karim Jame.
Because Atelen told mention TRRC Jam.
Because he was the one that mentioned my name here at the TRRC. That is the reason why today I am able to come here and sit in front of you. What I have to say to the people of the country, these victims, there are some who are not well up to date. Let them do it for the sake of God and the Prophet. Because if a human being does not have good health, you don't have anything. Health is not bought. No matter how rich you may be, when you are unhealthy, you have nothing. Now, what I want to beg of the government is let them turn their face and concentrate on the victims so that those who are supposed to go abroad for treatment be accorded that opportunity. Because now some are bound to wheelchairs and others are walking with on scratches. Some, even their humanity is not normal up to now. So I am pleading on their behalf to the government to come to their aid. The second thing that is there, my family members. I am coming to talk to them now. I am a victim twice.
Because late Omar Baro Camara.
Because my father, the late Omar Baro Camara, was my father's younger brother.
Nandi manual adingol ntede ningala story lon mbesila lengafu.
My cousins, in fact, if I had known his story, I would say it.
Pari mala story lon because mantara katare nunga bala.
But I don't know his story because I was not close to him.
Pari mbedani rokela na family kono lillahi alay.
But I'm pleading to the family, in the name of God, if anybody, if anybody knows anything about him from Kumba,
Tony, Dr. Camara,
Dr. Camara, the one they call Ndabo, his wife, or the nephews, they're all there.
Demba Camara bijelo mumfa fama ndom adoma le mo fananti.
Demba Camara is there also, my uncle.
Yaya Camara nyol baby jele.
Yaya Camara is also there.
Baby Daniela lillahi alay.
I am begging them in the name of God.
Wole ba kendila afanalla abelarin daminto asingwe tiling.
That will make him to rest in peace wherever he may be.
Ye finti ena ye diamu.
Let them come out and testify.
Pour mol salon it mansakunda fulo tajire ya nentilimbale ya munke hadama dingol.
So that people will know the human rights abuses that were meted to him. That is what I am begging them to do. In the name of God.
Because
he has nothing in this world again. We are the ones that are supposed to stand up for him, those behind him. Personally, I sit in here, if I had known much about his story, I would have come here to testify.
Because 19 years,
Because for 19 years, I was unable to discuss my story with anybody.
But thanks to Khadijatu and Mariama Jobate Mulialon ko demina yenjiaja.
But thanks to Khadijatu and Mariama Jobate.
Anim Farmata, Mamra Mbalo lem.
And Fatumata, I'm not sure if it's Mbalo.
Kabrin demina yenjiaja ndrong na dimingo talata wolunile.
From the day that they hosted me here, my pain began to subside.
Ko dimingo nyi tomun tutaje wole mum fama la kuwoti.
That pain, the remaining part of it, is now my father's case. I want them to come and assist me on that issue. This is what I am begging from every member of my family. Talking is not easy. I am only human, and a human being is not perfect. If I made any statement here which is not good, it's because of the imperfection of humanity. That is why. But whatever I say which is proper, that is the workings of God. As for the Gambia,
one of my teachers used to say, let's control the mad people. Let's allow the people with knowledge to talk. Those without any knowledge should keep quiet. Let the elders also respect the younger ones. Let the younger ones also respect the elders. If that happens, we will have peace. But wherever there is no respect, there will be no peace. Those who are in uniform and are still active should know that they should help us. Let them not allow this kind to happen again. Their younger brothers or sisters, their nephews, to just get hold of them and commit atrocities on them. Today I am a family woman. I was unable to complete my education. I cannot walk. I have children. I have 4 sons and 1 female daughter. Oh, is it good for me to continue begging people every time, give me this, give me this? But the sufferings I am encountering is caused by them. Plus others like me. So I am appealing to the government. May God help us never again for this kind of thing to happen in this country. That's where I am going to end my speech.
Thank you very much, Sainabou, for those words of wisdom.
Deputy Chairman,
I hope people are listening with their minds and not with their hearts, so that never again will this happen in the Gambia. Lead Council, what do we do now?
Lead Council,
yes, Madam Chair, as you discharge this witness, perhaps we can take a short break of about 5 to 10 minutes whilst we prepare for the next witness to come. So we can do at least 30 minutes with the next witness before the lunch break.
Okay, thank you. Session is suspended. Thank you.